People with ADHD often have really bad issues with sleep. Hell, I even have had really bad issues with sleep many different times in my life. We all seem to have our own different theories about how to reset our sleep cycle. Once we've gotten it all out of whack, we go, oh, I've stayed up all these nights. My sleep cycle is skewed. We know how to skew it. We're very good at that. Some of us are very bad at getting it back on track. And some of the things that I've heard and seen people trying is ridiculous, like sculling tons of coffee before going to bed at night, thinking that would wake them up earlier. Or really common one is people trying to stay up all night and then all day so they'll be really exhausted by 7 or 8 p.m. so they can then go to sleep at a normal time. And then they just think that they'll just wake up 8 hours later and just be perfectly locked in. No, it doesn't happen. No. Almost every time you just fail to stay up all night and you give in because you have no willpower when you're exhausted and you can't make good decisions. And so you just fall asleep at 6 a.m. instead and sleep all day, and it's even worse because you tried to fix it. Anyway, I could go literally on and on about bad ways that people try to fix their routines that they've told me about previously and proudly in coaching sessions. I could truly go on and on, but that's okay. The point of this video is I want to tell you what I believe is truly effective, and this is based on everything that I have read. Everything I understand about neuroscience, which again was my major, what I did my honors in. And this is what I've applied so many times myself with robust, reliable, and consistent results in my life and with my clients. Your circadian rhythm, in terms of the neuroscience behind it all, in terms of how melatonin works with the MT receptors, is regulated by when blue light hits your eyes. And yes, that would mean reduce screen time in the evening, and yes, that is good, but that's not actually what I care about. What I'm more interested in is that as soon as you wake up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or whatever you want to reset your sleep cycle to, you must blast yourself with blue light in the face. And what that usually means, light of a blue wavelength is particularly strong in the morning, just after sunrise. That's why we've adapted this way, to have our waking phase associated with the period of the day where the sun is emitting the most blue frequency light. That's why we have this adaptation. And melatonin, as a hormone, then goes through and tells our body essentially, okay, it's day now. As of the moment this blue light has hit our eyes, it is now daytime. And the rest of the internal clock and circadian rhythm kind of goes on from there. We have a bit of a rise, then a bit of a slump around 3, 4-ish. Then we pick up again, and then we drop off. And it's just based on when the blue light first hits your eyes. So some people say that you need to set your routine by the time you go to bed. I couldn't disagree with that more. What works for me is that even if I have stayed up till 1 or 2 a.m. or whatever it might be, I must wake up at 6 a.m. It's going to be a miserable day. I'm going to be very tired all day, and I must, as soon as I can, get blue light in my eyes. Now, if it's winter in the part of the world that I am, and the sun isn't up at that time for whatever reason, you want to be turning on all the lights in your home and turning them on all as brightly as you can. And there's certain glasses you can get. You could look at a blue screen on your computer and just stare at the blue screen, max brightness, for a minute or two. You could do that. Problem is, you probably then want to jump on the computer, and that would be a terrible way to start your day. Or You don't want to start your day with screen time, so yeah, sketchy there. But just blast yourself with as much light as you can. Not nice, gentle, yellow, ambient, orange. No, you want like a sterile hospital room. Like, oh God, oh, why is it so bright? I hate this. That's perfect. Mwah, chef's kiss. That's the light we want. And then ride that wave. Have that whole day, stay awake. Try not to nap, unless napping's the thing you usually do, in which case do that. But otherwise, stick to your ideal routine. Stay up the entire day. If you've had 2, 3, 4 hours of sleep, but you work at 6, you're going to start getting more tired. Maybe you'd like to be tired at 9 or 10 p.m. You probably won't be. You probably get a little kick of adrenaline and you get a little extra bump of like, oh, it's going to keep you up a little bit longer than you'd like. But then you do it again. Force yourself up at 6 a.m. Now, if you're still not in routine by then, this second day sucks, like a lot. And have coffees in the morning, but do not have them after like even midday, if you can. And you will be very tired by the end of that day. If you've done all the things that you should do, gone to the gym, gone to work, done all of the things, and had barely any sleep, but you started early at 6 or 7 or whenever, and got blue light in your eyes, you will be ready to slide back into a better routine and rhythm then, but you have to still keep doing that. That 6 a.m. thing, it just gets easier because you start going to bed earlier. Because it sucks so much. If you don't, you pay for it so much, you kind of start wanting to. The huge thing for people with ADHD is forgetting to make the decision to go to bed. And at night, sometimes we get so tired that we forget to. But if instead we're actually so suffering so much, the intrinsic motivation to put your ass to bed will be pretty high eventually. So keep that up. I hope this is useful. I hope this helps one of you get your routine back in order. And if this works for you once, it will work again. So the next time you get your routine out of order, save this video, come back to it, or just remember this approach. It sucks, it's not pretty, but it works. And I hope this helps. It is useful to get, it sucks being out of a sleep routine. It's very good to be back in one. So good luck. Hope this is useful. If it is, like, subscribe, do those things, because I do make a new video every single day. See you tomorrow.